Hey guys, Phoenix Remain here. If you've seen my last review I just did, I haven't have nots, then you know I'm sick. I've been taking Theraflu, and I'm just trying to get this out to you as fast as I can because I've been under the weather. I'm hoping I can work again tomorrow because I just been chilling, kicking back, doing fluids and shit. But I'm gonna try to get through this Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, and just give you the highlights. And if y'all want, y'all can tell me in the comments what you thought about this episode. But this episode, I put some bullet points in this shit. Um, so some ghetto ass shit happened in this episode, and I'll start with one thing that really stood out to me. It's ghetto as shit. Okay, I know y'all was watching the show and thinking this shit was ghetto ass shit too. When Nene, I think it was Nene that suggested, oh yeah, after we do this commercial, then we get to keep the glasses. And Cynthia was like, no, I only got, I can't do that. Y'all can't keep the glasses. The fuck you mean they can't keep the glasses? You ain't gonna give them a gift bag or nothing for doing this commercial? I know either you or Bravo took your ass to Jamaica. Okay, I understand you paid for this trip, or Bravo paid for this trip, but it would just make sense for you to let them keep the glasses that they wore. What are you going to do? Resell used glasses? The fuck? I mean, you don't have enough in production that you can't spare 10 glasses? Really, bitch? Is it that bad, Cynthia? Really? So I thought that was ghetto as fuck. Um, and then I have another note here saying Peter wants to give it to Matt hard. Well, we've been saying rumors about Peter since his fascination with Cordell. So it's just the wording. I know how he meant it. He didn't mean it in a gay way. But the way he was saying it, I couldn't help but laugh. How he kept saying he wanted, do you want it hard, Matt? I can give it to you hard. Like, don't you know what that sound like you saying? And Matt ain't biting. So Matt's ready to fight. Like, let's take this outside. And Peter's like, what am I fucking going outside for? Bitch, we men, we know what the fuck let's take this shit outside mean. It's mean we gonna fight. So Peter don't follow Matt out. And let me say this again. The rumors are that Kenya's pregnant. And she's pregnant by Matt. And I'll believe it when I see it. Okay. But aside from that, they had absolutely, positively no chemistry. Phaedra was teasing them, Portia was teasing them about, oh, did y'all fuck and did the eggplant and you got plums and shit and was y'all was up in the room, y'all was fucking. They were like trying to do some voyeuristic shit, just like kind of live vicariously through them and shit. And Kenya and Matt looked like, no, on different sites like Straight from the A, they call Matt Kenya's rent-a-boyfriend. And that's what it really looks like. They have no passion. They have no chemistry. They don't sit with each other like a couple. Okay, they look like, Kenya said, look, I'm going to make you famous. We're going to do this shit. And Matt was like, hey, let's do this shit. Now, I've said this to other people that watch Housewives of Atlanta, but does Matt do porn? I mean, I'm just asking because I don't. This is gonna sound weird. I've seen him naked before. Okay, I don't know if you have Tumblr, but I have Tumblr, and there's a lot of naked people on my Tumblr, men and women, in my timeline stream. And then there's lots of porn on Tumblr too. And I'm like, I feel like I've seen him in a porno. Have you seen Matt in a porno? I mean, am I crazy? It could have been, I don't know. I just feel like I remember seeing this man naked, but it wasn't really that important enough for me to remember what porn it was. But am I the only one who kind of sort of remembers him doing a porno or something? I don't know. But with them eyes, them lazy eyes, whatever he got, and his look, I'm like, I've seen this man naked before. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where. I just know I've seen him naked before. You know, have you? Um, I don't know. Does anybody know if Matt's done porn before? You know, even a solo jerk off movie or something. I know I've seen this man naked before. In a porno or naked photo shoot. The man's in Atlanta. Shit, some photographer might have went snap and put the shit on Tumblr. You know, I don't know. But every time I look at him, I'm like, I've seen you naked before. But I've seen probably thousands of people naked on Tumblr. But whatever. Anyway, then we got them making fun of Chris, Kim's husband, and they use words like sassy. He's got fire. He's got personality. You know, Kenya says in the industry they call him Chrissy, and Nene adds, you know, yeah, he's a Broadway actor and he tap dances, and all these are just like code for gay. And you know, I really think Sheree was right when it's not fair that Kim's not there to defend her husband. You know, Chris leaves the next day before the controversy comes out. And Portia stays out of it, even though she says, you know, oh, Chris has never sent my gaydar off. And then she can't keep herself composed and start laughing. Sheree kept her mouth shut. And Cynthia getting a commercial from Kim. So she definitely kept her mouth shut. But everybody else was adding their 2 cents. Phaedra, who's supposed to be a good friend of Kim's, started to shit. And then you got Kenya, who's mad as shit and jealous and shit at Kim. And then you've got then you got Nene, who's back, and she needs to instigate, because that's what Nene do. So, you know, they really ripped Chris a new one. And I don't think it was fair to really do that. And I know Kim, it just came out that she owes like $212,000 in taxes. And, you know, so now we know why she did the show. She needs the money for the IRS. And, yeah, that happened. So that's all over the blogs now. And, you know, her marriage may not survive, because whether he's gay or whether he's straight, this show will go on forever, and people will now be calling this man Chrissy. That was fucked up, Kenya. That was fucked up. Because you know damn well ain't nobody in the industry calling him Chrissy, because who gives a fuck? Who the fuck is he? Really? You know? So she's acting like he's like some big actor everybody knows. I mean, you heard about him. And then we got Kenya doesn't do the commercial, and which is fucked up, because she says she will, and her and Nene make fun of the call sheet, because the call sheet doesn't have everything on it that big productions do. And I think the major number one problem is this ain't got no fucking money. So Kim has already said, you know, this is a shoestring budget. So, you know, then Nene is talking about, oh, I need a makeup artist. Bitch, you already done. All the women have stylists on this show. They're probably using a lot of the same makeup artists, but, you know, how can you say you need makeup when your ass is, like, done? You know, some queen has gone and beat your face into, you know, a new one. So, that's just being catty. But I still love Nene. But Kenya was a shady bitch. You know, she came to the beach and then she paddle boat with Matt away from the shoot, and so she wasn't in the commercial. And then when the commercial wrapped, she's looking all crazy and shit like they actually did it. You know, of course they did it, bitch. Kim's not gonna come out here and ruin her reputation as a director and a producer. You know, she wants to show people that even on a shoestring budget, you get the shit done. You know, it may not be Hollywood done, but it's done. Now, some of the scenes I saw for the commercial look cheesy as fuck, like the way Phaedra was running and shit. I gotta see this commercial because it looks like a piece of shit. But hopefully in editing, it looks great. Um, and that was the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That was the most important shit. The last thing I guess is Portia couldn't tell the difference between a plantain, which looks like a banana, and a piece of fish. Fuck. So that was her having her blonde moment of the episode. But I am about to do my Real Housewives of Potomac, which will be a really short review because I've only got this much information on that because that show was boring as shit. Lord, help them. Help them. Please. But hopefully you'll check out my other reviews and subscribe to me. And thank you for watching, and I will try to get through this last one with my little scratchy throat and me needing some more Theraflu. Peace.